Okay, so here we are back again in the Lego room, ready to start work on my MILS plates. Here we are, Lego City update number 4. Right, so where were we last time? I've got all the parts set out so I can start kind of picking out pieces which I need to do. I think one of the first ones I'll do is finish off this one, which I started a little while ago. So now I've got the rest of the parts to finish there, and then I'll just kind of work randomly. I'm thinking I know I don't have enough to do the whole thing right now, but certainly enough to do most of it and get a good start. Although the only thing is I did kind of box myself in because now I've laid everything out so it's nice and easy to pick apart. I don't have any space to work at, so I'm going to have to rearrange some things and pull another table in or something so I have some space to actually build these. I've cleared some space here so I can work there, and then on this other table here I put some more of the parts just so it's all spread out and I can get going. And before I build any from scratch, I'm just going to finish off this one, and then there's something a little bit different about how I'm going to build these, which I'll talk about once I finish this. There we go, I've finished off that one, so it is complete. This is the stand that I'm going for, my own design inspired by some other people's, and I designed this on Mecha Bricks. So I don't actually have any instructions for it, I'm just kind of looking at my design and then piecing it apart and building it that way. And that'll be the same for all the different types of MILS road plates that I've got to do, all my own designs again, and I'll be building them based off my digital designs here, so no instructions for them at the moment. And I think if I'm right, this is actually the only standard 32 by 32 straight road. The rest of them are all slightly different and modified in some ways, so this was probably the easiest one to do, and now it's done. Next up, I'm going to build my train crossing. So what I'm going to need to do is take out this base plate here, which has got part of it on, and I can build it up and then pop it back in place. And this is what I've got so far for my train crossing. Obviously it doesn't have any barriers or anything like that. It's just the track going through the road. I have run out of dark bluish grey 2x4 tiles, which should go in these gaps here, so I need to place an order for those. But otherwise, yeah, it's just kind of so surreal seeing my digital design coming to a reality. And this is just the beginning. I'm really happy with what I've done here. Yeah, I like this. So the next one I'm going to build is this modified T-junction, which has got the hazard stripes made up for my fire station that's going to sit behind it. So let's get on with that one. There we go, another MILS plate complete, and I really like how this hazard stripe turned out using the triangular tiles there. Very happy with that. I went through a few different iterations of it. This was the best one I came up with, and yeah, I'm a big fan. Next up, I'm going to make a 16 by 32 straight road. That's what I need. I know it's only a small section of road, but seeing it come together already, yeah, I like it. I'm just so excited about how it's going and seeing it all come to life. Now it's time for a pretty standard T-junction to go in that gap there. That's that one complete, pretty good. And the 2x4 green plate there is just supposed to represent just a little bit of greenery. I think I'm going to put like a tree or something just growing out of it, because where this is going to go in the layout behind it is going to be a little park area, and I just wanted to kind of extend that slightly into the road, and just to test out once everything's all complete, maybe popping in like a few flower beds or a few more trees so it's not just completely, you know, pavement slabs everywhere. Next up, it's a modified straight. It's almost like a T-junction, but it's going to be kind of, well, it's like a main road, but then there's this little offshoot which isn't really a road, but it's where I'm going to put my car wash. I wanted to have a little opening for that, so let's make this one up. So this one is complete. Another one to add to the other ones over here, and it's really coming along now, isn't it? And I think the last one I'm going to build today is this other one. Again, it's another modified straight, similar to the one I just built, where it's got kind of the main road going through, and instead of like a traditional T intersection or anything, it's just a little cutout for where my petrol station is going to be, and it's a slightly larger cutout than the one from the last one, so it is slightly different. Otherwise, it follows the same basic MILS standard that I've been doing so far. And it looks like I'm going to need more 2x4 dark grey tiles. Now, I don't have any. I've kind of run out because I've used more than I expected to. But I do have some in the harbour area. And since I'm not working on this part of the city just yet, I'm going to take these back from here to use in the other areas where I need them. For example, the train crossing and then this next MILS plate that I'm going to make. So this MILS plate is pretty much complete, all except one part which doesn't actually exist yet. It's the kind of modified tile with the slight cut out, the triangular 1x2 in light grey. Hopefully it's coming out soon because it's a new part coming out in lots of sets lately in lots of different colours. So when that does come out in light grey, that's perfect for that slot there. I think I'm going to do one more road plate before I call it a day, but we made some good progress. It takes a long time to put together these MILS plates, but the next one I'm going to do is the T-junction here, which again is slightly modified for my particular layout. So if I ever wanted to move anything, I probably have to make some modifications, but it's just to do with how the petrol station is, so I need to do a slightly modified version of one of those. I've slotted this one into place now, and I'm gonna call it a day. Oh, it's been a long day of organising and building parts, but a couple of things before I do go. I was thinking, oh wait, now that I've extended the road slightly, the crossing is kind of far away from the edge of the sidewalk. So I'm thinking of swapping out these dark grey tiles on the edge of them for some coloured ones. And I mean, the print is supposed to be white, but the quality isn't great. It's close, well, it's in between light grey and white. And out of the two colours, I think light grey just looks a bit better, plus it's the same colour as the sidewalk then. So to me, I will need to order some more 1x4 light grey tiles, and then eventually I'll swap those ones out just where the crosswalk is, just to extend that slightly. But yeah, so far, this whole corner is roads are done, which is nice. Although there was a casualty because I knocked off one of the construction vehicles, and now I need to fix that. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out the other videos on this channel, or on one of my other channels as well. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share with your friends.